So you have a man that just got arrested for starting a fight on the Frontier airline bound for Miami. Can you imagine sitting in your seat and the passenger behind you is threatening you?
Hi lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda Strana. Thank you so much for all the love and support. To my returning subscribers, to those people that share my videos, leave commentaries, and also educate each and every one of us, you guys are the real MVP. So lovelies, I came across this video on my For You, and I thought to share where an Asian American man decided that it was actually nice for him to F around with a black dude. Lovelies, he never expected what he got. Like when people that looks like me talks about like they are minding their business, that does not really mean that you should just keep on poking around them. Lovelies, I'm just going to roll the clip as well as some of other stitches I was able to put together. Please leave me your own thought in the comment section of what you think of this video. And please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We're just here for educational and informative purposes.
Let's get into this case of F around and find out, because he F'd around and found out. Let's get into it. So this person right here decided that he wanted to become the devil on his flight, Frontier flight from Philly to Miami. And guess what? He F'd around and found out because he encountered the right one that was not playing with him, okay? He encountered Mr. Evans. Now, Mr. Evans was sitting in front of that man with his headphones on, looking out the window, enjoying the view because the aircraft was getting ready to land in Miami. When some young ladies next to him kept looking back, and, you know, it caught his attention. But before he, you know, paid any attention to it, he said he did hear off and on a little bit through his headphones someone laughing, but he paid no attention to it because he thought they were either watching TV or just laughing with somebody in conversation. So the girls kept looking back, so that made him like kind of pull his headset back to figure out what was going on. And that's when the young ladies kind of gestured them being uncomfortable to him, and he turns around and, you know, asks the man, is he okay? Are you okay? And that's when he started to talk really demonic towards Mr. Evans right here, calling him immortal, minuscule man, and things like that. Just real evil things. And Mr. Evans was like, are you okay? This is weird. This is not normal, right? So he finally sits back down, puts his headsets back on, and then he decides to go to the restroom. Mr. Evans goes to the restroom, and before he goes back to his seat, he lets the flight attendants know, hey, this man behind me is tripping. He's making threats, and I'm letting you all know if something happens, I'm going to defend myself. And they stated, oh, we are aware of him. Just hit the call button and we'll be right there if anything happens. So he's headed back to his seat, and before he can properly get seated in his seat, the man is still talking crazy to him. So he says, hey, man, are you okay? What's wrong with you? Like, I'm not on that. Chill out. Things like that. The other man that I just showed you, the one who F'd around and found out, that wanted to be the devil, he proceeds to hop up, put his forehead on Mr. Evans' forehead, and begin to choke him. And that's when Mr. Evans, okay, let him know he was not the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4, all the way to the 10. He was not the one, okay? They stated that on that aircraft during this fight...
I would like to take the time to clarify a few things. I'm getting many comments like the one above of people saying that I provoked that man during the flight. First thing first, Good Morning America, ABC News, they have the narrative wrong. That's not the truth. They didn't take the time to ask any witnesses who were close by and actually witnessed the real thing, what happened. They interviewed the 2 girls who were at the front of the flight who videotaped what happened from a distance, whose video went viral. They interviewed them. They didn't even see what happened. All they saw was the aftermath. They seen and heard commotion going on in the back, and then they start recording their phone after we're fighting. And you guys want to go with that narrative? I've been getting a lot of hate speech. I've been getting a lot of negative comments, but I'm also getting an overwhelming amount of support. And for everybody who does support and is taking the time to go down the rabbit hole and find the truth, thank you. ABC, Good Morning America, I wish you guys would reach out and actually get the true story. There's plenty of witnesses who were around me in the vicinity, and they posted their own testimony to social media, and it aligns with the story that I told WSVN and what happened. I was the one who got out of my seat and went to the restroom. I was the one who told the flight attendants about the disturbed man who was sitting behind me, because I was in the front seat and he was in the back seat. And I informed them that this man is giving me threats and he's saying things to me. Before I even got up out of my seat, I had my headphones on. I'm listening to music. I'm looking outside of the window, admiring the sunset, and I hear somebody faintly laughing behind me. I can't hear it that loud because my headphones are on, but he was laughing that loud that I could hear him faintly in my headphones. I thought it was just a normal person watching a movie on their phone, some kind of funny movie, and I paid it no mind. But the two young women who were sitting next to me, they kept breaking their neck to look back to see what he was laughing at and what was wrong with the guy. And after they multiple times kept looking back, it made me a little worried, so I took my headphones off and I looked at them, and they looked at me with concern about the person behind me. I turn around and I ask the guy, "Are you good?" And he starts doing that villainous laugh again. Ha 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 ha. You're nothing but a weak man, a mortal man, a puny man. Like, he's saying things like that to me, nobody else, to me. I didn't even know this guy was behind me the entire flight. I just start laughing about it because I think it's funny. I'm like, what's wrong with this crazy guy? Why is he talking to me like that? I just get up. I'm like, I go to the restroom and the flight attendants are right there. So I say, "Hey guys, there's a disturbed, deranged man behind me. He's giving me things like death threats and stuff like that. I'm just letting you know that, if he puts his hands on me, like, I'm gonna defend myself." I tell them that. They're like, "It's okay. We basically already know about what's going on." They let me know that they were aware of him. And they told me to go back to my seat and press the button if he continues. So I do just that. I walk back to my seat. As I'm sliding back through the aisle to get to 18F, which is where I was sitting, he's jawing off at me again. "Oh, you weak man. You go to the restroom and you're looking at yourself in the mirror because you're just a weak man. If you challenge me, it will lead to your death and your destruction." He's saying evil things like this to me. And as soon as he starts jawing off again, I just get up, I press the button, and I turn around and I question him. I said, "Yo, what's your problem? I'm not with any of that demonic stuff that you have going on." And he gets up immediately. He puts his forehead on my forehead, face to face, and he grabs me with both of his hands and he starts to choke me. You guys are saying things, "Oh, if you're a man of God, why didn't you use your words? Why didn't you rebuke him?" What would you do if you were in a confined space on an aircraft and another stranger you don't know stands up and starts to choke you? I defended myself. I did what any rational person would do. Okay? I genuinely concerned for this man, Ashan. Whatever demon, whatever situation he was going through, I pray that man gets the help that he needs, because that is not okay. When is it okay to put your hands on another human being on a flight for no reason, unprovoked? I did nothing to him. I was minding my business the entire time. I was prepared for all the racist comments and the hate speech and things like that, and honestly, it doesn't faze me. The only thing that upsets me is that these news outlets are reporting false narratives and everybody is starting to run with it and believe it. Take the time. Go to WSVN on Instagram. Go on YouTube. Go to WSVN and search the news and listen to the story. There's a young woman named Melissa who was on the flight and she was helping break up the fight. She was right there when everything happened, and she tells the entire story on her Instagram. I will tag her Instagram in the comments. Go watch it for yourself. Don't believe everything the news puts out. They just put out silly narratives without having the real truth behind the entire story. Thank you to everybody who's supported me. Thank you to everybody who's reached out to me with encouragement. You guys have been nothing but uplifting through this entire experience. Everything in my life just changed overnight, all because of this one incident. I don't condone violence. I don't condone things like that. But I also don't believe it's okay for another man to attack another man unprovoked. I don't believe in that. And I believe you have every right to defend yourself. And that's exactly what I did. You know, a lot of people want to hear more about the story and they want to know what's going on, but I'm honestly getting tired of this. Every day I've waken up and it's been more and more and more commotion and more people reaching out to me, and it's just getting overwhelming. So this is the last thing I'm just going to post about this story. I'm going to leave it at that. If you guys want something more in depth, then I may post something on YouTube at some point, but just stay connected to me. Follow my page, like my page, subscribe to my page, subscribe to my YouTube, whatever the case may be, if you're looking for more. But right now I just need some time and some space. So hey, God bless you guys and take care.
I'ma tell y'all, that video off of Frontier Airlines where that brother Keanu Evans tore that man out the frame, I ain't never been more proud of to be a black man in America in my fucking life. And even on Mr. Is it Keanu or Keanu? Even on Keanu or Keanu's page, Luis Rodriguez, we know he probably don't even like black people, swore that Keanu or Keanu, whatever his name is, was fucking with the man. And I just like to say to Mr. Rodriguez, who gives two fucks what you think, Mr. Rodriguez, because your homeboy got his ass tore out the frame and almost got his eye knocked out of whack. Or out the socket, as they say. Ooh, talk about a moment in time. I know so many people wish they had been on that flight with him. Y'all got to go over there and see what's going on. Mr. Evans was on his flight from Philadelphia to Miami, minding his business. And this man here, Mr. Swarmer Man, or whatever his name is, started fucking with him, doing chants behind his back or whatever he was doing in front of him and behind him. He was in close proximity to Keanu. Keanu tried his best to keep his cool, but that goddamn Swarmer motherfucker kept picking. And in the words of my Uncle Darren that passed away, you keep picking and I'm gonna give you a licking. And that's exactly what Keanu did. He tore this motherfucker ass out the frame. And well, when the flight landed, they arrested the chicken Swarmer Man or whatever his fucking name is. But wouldn't you know, the media goes with the narrative that Keanu was harassing the chicken Swarmer Man. Keanu has since posted videos from other people who were on the flight. 2 white women videotaped from their view what happened. The video I seen, Keanu was hitting that motherfucker where it hurts. So that's about all I saw. But now Keanu has other footage from other places, himself and other people, showing what a man who they arrested and charged was fucking with him. So I hope Keanu get him a lawyer and sue ABC, NBC, CBS, Disney, Netflix, Hulu, and anybody else who posts a video out of context. Good luck to you, Keanu. And on behalf of Black America, Uncle Darren, proud of you. Keep up the good work.
So you have a man that just got arrested for starting a fight on a Frontier airline bound for Miami. Can you imagine sitting in your seat and the passenger behind you is threatening you, like in a video game, the man said, threatening you with all kind of death threats and telling you how you're an immortal man and what he's gonna do you. He was basically threatening this guy the whole time. So this passenger said he left and went to the bathroom, and he alerted a flight attendant of how he felt threatened by the passenger behind him. When the man goes back to his seat to sit down, he's already told the flight attendant what he's been going through, and they say, hey, if you have any problems, just ring the bell. So when the man gets back to his seat, guess what? The man calling him an immortal man, telling him, just insulting him, telling him what he'll do to him, rude stuff. He said he hit the bell. Right when he hit the bell, the man gets up and puts his hand in his face like this. After that, it was all over. Now, the video I saw just shows this man whooping his you-know-what. But it didn't show all the things that happened before that led up to the time of him getting his butt whooped. When I tell you this man beat the hell out of this man on this airline flight, the Frontier flight this time, y'all, not the other one. But that's can you imagine just sitting in your seat trying to get to Miami, and the passenger behind you that don't even notice you, don't even know you, you don't even know who this guy is, just start threatening you and saying that he's gonna unalive you. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what was going on. And the man just tried to defend himself. But in the video, you didn't see none of this. So it made it look like the man that was defending himself was actually the one that was doing it, but it was not that. The person who filmed the video footage didn't do that. But when I tell you the guy that said was threatening the other guy, telling him what all he was gonna do to him, he got the short end of the stick. Cause when I saw the mug shot that he got, when he got to the landing spot in Miami, that mug shot, his eye was closed shut. One of them was just closed. The other guy might have a few scratches on him, but I bet you next time this other guy is on a flight, he would be more careful of who he gives threats to. I don't know what's going on in the world today, but it's a shame when you can't go on a flight no more and just sit down and try to enjoy your flight, try to get to your destination without somebody in the back who don't even know you threatening you. I believe it's something in the water, something in the air. I don't know, but clearly something is going on. Y'all check that video out. The Frontier flight that designated for Miami.
The way ABC News and Good Morning America tried to slander that black man after two girls on the Frontier airplane witnessed the black guy, and I forgot what race the other guy was, but them two was in a physical altercation on the plane. The two girls literally lied and said the black guy was the aggressor. Go figure. The black guy was the aggressor. So they literally slandering this man's name all over social media, all over the news stations, to only come to find out that the witnesses that were near the altercation, that heard what the other guy was telling the black guy, mind you, the black guy was minding his own damn business. The boy had his headphones on. He was looking out the window at the sunset. He didn't even hear some of the slurs that were being told to him from the man sitting behind him. So the girls who recorded the video, baby, all they saw was hands swinging and automatically assumed it was the black boy that started the fight. So I think that black boy, if I got his name, y'all, please don't be mad with me, because y'all be so bad with me sometimes. But TikTok be attaching it to the search engine, so just click the search engine and see what I'm talking about, y'all. But yeah, I'll sue all of them. Good Morning America, ABC News, whoever had the story plastered around, making him out to be the villain. If I was him, I would sue them.
Who the fuck says I'm trying to be Martin Luther King? I don't give a fuck. Y'all want us to come together, but you won't even come together in the voting booth. Please get the fuck out of here with this bullshit. I want my page to turn into a slap down back and forth with you idiots. It is a race issue. He wasn't black and Keanu is. It's so many people in the comments mad, calling out black people, being upset. He got his ass kicked, as well as he should. And just in case you ain't black and you white, y'all got bigger fish to fry. Stop asking us to be in unison with your ass and go over there and find out why y'all always pewing up schools. Cause it's 2025 and y'all still leading away with that shit. Leave us the fuck alone. Come in and sit down and shut the fuck up. Lord, it's Sunday. I shouldn't be cussing, but oh hell, I cuss every day. Why not? Everything is about race. You hoes know that. Two white women couldn't even tell the truth about the situation. It took a black woman having to show her video because we immediately boxed in. Don't get me started on that shit. Then underneath Keanu's post, it's Hispanics mad. Y'all gotta get y'all shit together and pick a side. We ain't got shit to do with it. Keanu whooped his ass. And I think that was a great set of turbulence on his ass. I bet you the next flight he get on, if he can get on one, his ass will sit on his hand. In the words of Vanessa Williams on Soul Food, oh, fuck the family. The family went into the voting booth and fucked us up. Fuck out here with that bullshit.
Some of these, it's actually got to people's, attention that there were two pen-colored people seated at the front, and this event happened at the back seat. So when it all started, these two people at the front never knew what transpires, what led to the fight, and what actually led to all of the commotion in the said airplane. And now these people took to the social platform, posted the video, and making it look like, oh, the black dude was the aggressive one. He just started fighting. He just started smashing this person without them, revealing the context of all of the things that happened. And now, because of that, every other news outlet decided to, put it out there to make it look like, oh, we told you guys. Oh my goodness, we told you guys, these black people, they are just so problematic. They're making it look like this dude just decided to start doing whatsoever he did to the Indian American man. Like, sometimes I stitch some videos, from Indian people and some black dudes trying to share their experiences, working with Indian and how racist they can be, or will I even call it how, discriminatory they can be. And now this dude decided that, the Indian dude decided that it was all nice for him to start poking around a black dude. And mind you, he complained. He actually reached out for people to put him to his place. But this dude decided to start, threatening him, calling him weaklings and all. Like, there's one thing about people like this. You are going to be the first person to instigate someone to try to piss someone off, and when this person reacts, it's as if, oh my god, I never did nothing. I like the fact that he decided to come out to clear the air, even when some people were like, it is high time people that looks like me to stop, trying to defend themselves, and anybody can believe anything. No, I think it's okay that he came out to clear the air, because this narrative, the media and also other people that is all in propaganda state, is trying to make it look like people that looks like me are the problem, but they will not tell you the real cause. The same thing that happened with the speech I put up 2 days ago about Cincinnati. Okay, nobody is justifying the fact that the whole thing was just all over the place and it actually got out of proportion, and nobody is justifying the fact that it went overboard. This is not what we expected. Okay, and so I'm very very sorry for all of the people that was affected negatively, but there is a stitch I put yesterday from one of my TikTok, content creator Thomas, and it made me to understand that this dude was, I think an argument occur, and the pan colored man, you know, put his hand on the black dude and used the N word on him. They wouldn't tell people how all of the things started and why it escalated. They would just tell you what I want you to say, what I want you to believe. There's something applicable to this young man right now. He was just on his own. This kind of people that just want to just pick on you because they feel that they are superior, or they are bigger than you, or they have, more privilege than you. They'll just try to pick on you, and if you're still minding your business, they'll just want to let you to lose it. I thought, like, I think that this dude just lost it. The black dude just lost because he couldn't take it anymore. And this is an example. I'm not encouraging anything. I am not encouraging anything or any violence, or no. We do not support any form of bullying and harassment or whatsoever. But oh my god, you do not bully. Because when you bully someone, when you try to harass someone, there is a consequences. There are so many people who cannot take it anymore. They can't take all the humiliation, the bullying, or whatsoever. Like, in anything you do on this planet Earth, make sure that you are not the one at fault. Make sure that you are not the one that started it up. Make sure that you avoid any form of trouble. When you avoid trouble, I think trouble will run away from you. I would, like, seriously, lovelies. Ooh, I just wish him okay. But the thing is that I like the fact that this dude came out, cleared the air, and tried to make people understand that he did all of a sudden started, doing whatever he did to this Indian man. The Indian man started it all. He did. He did. Like, this world is just so big for everybody. So why do we just go about to try to instigate ourselves? Why can't we just love ourselves and coexist in this planet Earth? Why can't we just do that as human beings? Why do we go around to look for people's trouble? And when these people retaliate, you want to play the victim. Anyways, lovelies, wanna just let me your own thought in the comment section of what you think of this video. Please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We're just here for educational and informative purposes. Alright, lovelies, I will see you when I upload the next one. Just leave me your own thought in the comment section of what you think of this video. Please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We are just here for educational and informative purposes. So lovelies, wanna just leave me your own thoughts, subscribe, and I will see you lovelies when I upload the next one.